are members of a new canine cheer team. Striker, the Belgian Shepherd, Bailey, the Shih Tzu, and Nick, the Golden Retriever, are just a few of the therapy dogs walking the halls in New Hampshire schools.
And I tell the kids his only job is to make you happy. That's it. That's his only job.
At Southside Middle School in Manchester, pajama days are now topped by dog days.
He is the most popular in the building, so kids walk in, staff walk in, "Hey, Nick." "Hi, Mrs. Espinola."
Principal Kelly Espinola's dog, Nick, has office hours, and his appointments fill up fast.
Keeps you like warm inside, like when you see him, he's always smiling, always wants you to pet him.
He wants a belly rub.
Through Peace of Mind Canine, he was trained at 8 weeks old through 14 months to become a therapy dog.
When I'm having like a rough day, if I go and see Nick, like I feel a little bit better.
For any kids that have any anxieties or nervousness or whatever, the minute they see him, it just goes away and then they move on.
But it's not just the kids. I'm sure the teachers love having Nick here too.
They do. They do.
He likes his back scratched.
Southside's resource officer admits he didn't see the need for a dog here at first, but Nick won him over. He just has that golden touch.
It takes a kid who may be up here and not knowing how to kind of brings them back down. Brings a little calming effect, just enough to where they forgot what they were upset about, and now they're concentrating back on their schoolwork.
Nick always makes me happy. Like whenever I'm in class and I'm like taking a test or something and I feel nervous, I'll like think about Nick and I'll just feel better.
I said I was skeptical over it, but now shame on me for thinking that, because now when he's not here, I'm upset with my principal. Why isn't he here? And she, like I said, she was nice enough to give me a lint brush. So.
If you're having a tough time in school, whether you're a student or staff, we all have our days, and we just go visit Nick.
From the pandemic, we probably tripled in the number of students that have anxiety, depression.
Which is why Julie Lichtman, counseling director for Windham Schools, decided to have her dog Bailey go through therapy dog training, and why she helped write the district policy to open schools to Bailey and other therapy dogs like Striker. His owner is Rena Zamperone.
It's very different from service dogs or from emotional support dogs. Both of those are a dog that is specifically trained to work with one human and whatever their needs are. Whereas a therapy dog is trained to work with a particular partner, but their job is to serve the community.
I think it's really great. I love it.
It helps kids know the supports we have in the school, and it shows that our school cares about mental health because they're trying to give our school these different tools.
The therapy dogs make the rounds at Windham High and have become the teachers' pets. Mary Anderson sees the impact that a visit like this can have on students in her math class, and she thinks it's not just lifting spirits, but helping kids do better in school.
They are definitely more relaxed, and a more relaxed student is more focused and more productive, so I can definitely say, in my personal opinion, it does.
They're very calming and therapeutic, like especially in classes or during a study. When you're working really hard on an assignment, just seeing a dog, you know, wagging his tail and just being so cute, it really takes away the anxiety I get like during testing or like working so hard, and I really enjoy like that sense of relief.
In Windham's Golden Brook Elementary School, Bailey has a fan wall covered with notes from the kids.
So he's a little bit of a rock star here.
Nice job.
The pup visits first graders during reading time.
It's really fun.
Do you think he's a good listener?
Yeah.
Do you think you read better when you read to Bailey?
I think maybe.
Why?
Because like I have like an audience looking at me.
I notice that even my struggling readers just work a little bit harder to get through those books because they feel proud that Bailey's listening to them.
I love it. I think it's just a mood booster for everybody, you know. Not everyone's always the most excited to come to school, so when you walk in, you see puppies running around. It's a good day.
A good day for the therapy dogs, too.
I go, come on, Bailey, we're going to work.
And he gets so excited, he's like pulling me in the door because he's so excited to see the kids.
He loves the attention. In fact, I have 2 therapy dogs and they're always fighting over who gets to come with me every day. It's hysterical, but they get very excited in the car. Their tails start wagging. As soon as they get here, they're just ready to work.